Here we go. It's time for harmonica. I completely just didn't show up yesterday, and so I have lots of apologies to hand out today. Let me get this posted on our website. Website is mammothgardens.com. You go to the front page there, it'll sheet music, and the whole harmonica program is housed there now. So link to join. I'm gonna hit edit this page. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know what happened. Last night I got into bed and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think I did harmonica class today, and I literally had to sit and think about it. That's unfortunately my brain is lost its mind. All right, so now we got other stuff going on here. Let's go here. Link to join. Delete. Command V. Scroll up. Where did it go? There's somebody next door singing, and this is kind of cool. So hopefully the microphone will pick up a tiny bit of that. I don't know what she's singing, but it's kind of cool. And update. Okay, so they've changed a bunch of stuff on the interface I see, so we'll see. We will see if things work. Ever since this Apple update, all the other things have been having to deal with whatever crazy thing they created there. Let's see. All right, so open in the new tab. It's supposed to be harmonica lesson number 246, I believe. Yep, 246. We made it. Okay, so link works. YouTube is working. I see Vic is in. She says the sound is good. It's balmy up in Eugene, 45. It's like, I don't know, 112 below zero here. I don't know. It's probably like 40 out there, but it's terrible. It feels terrible. Mammothgardens.com. I've gotten to be pretty not a big fan of cold weather, and so what are you gonna do? It's not stopping because I don't like it, is it? All right, let's see. Hey Vic, good to see ya. Let's see. We'll wait just. We won't wait too many minutes. We got to get going. Well, I missed yesterday, you guys. I got in bed last night. And I'm like, I pull out my emails. I got an email from Kat and an email from Marcia, and they're like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute. I never went to harmonica class. I just didn't go. Just didn't think of it. Never occurred to me. It was a crazy day yesterday. We had a snow day, and so." This is the sign for I'm sorry, mea culpa. Just they got away, and all of a sudden it was time to go to bed, and I realized at that point that I had not been in harmonica class. It's unbelievable, but I guess it's not unbelievable. You guys know me at this point. Like, well, maybe he makes it, maybe he doesn't. Let's see. Diane made it in. Glad to be here today. Sound is good. Good. Yeah, Diane and I had a snow day yesterday. Marianne is also here in Colorado. 20 with brilliant sun in Parker. I still have some snow cleanup from yesterday. Yeah, that's. I reached the point in life where I'm like, I'm not shoveling any more snow. That's it. I'm out. Hey, speaking of snow, Sandy lives up in Upper Michigan. Hey, Sandy. It's 14 up there. Like, we complain about weather in Colorado, and we're like, we have no idea what we're talking about. Hey, Marcia, thanks for the note. Yeah, I just worked through the whole day with stuff. We had a snow day, so I just was working on stuff. I got into bed last night, and I saw a note from you, and I said, are you okay? And I'm like, what is she? And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think I went to harmonica. It wasn't until 9:30, 10 o'clock last night that I realized I had completely not showed up for harmonica. So we're going to play extra good today, and it's all going to work out. It was a day. I stayed warm. It was, 3 in the afternoon before I finally took a shower and got out of my pajamas. All right. Now, we're back in business. We're going to play extra good today so that we can make up for yesterday. Grab your diatonic scales. No, I'm lying. Grab your chromatic scales. Let's switch. We did diatonic last time, so today's our only time to do the chromatic scales this week. So grab your chromatic scales. I know we did C last time, so let's do C sharp. That's measure number 2 on your chromatics. If you don't have your chromatics, you can just play notes, right? And it'll sound crazy at your house. Let's see. Yeah. All right. C sharp major, measure number 2. We're not going to play it twice, just one time through. This will get our bodies moving. The entire thing, it's all sharp, so you hold the button down the entire time you're playing. Okay? From the top, one time through. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So, Marianne, you did go ahead and get you did get your new Forerunner. That's good. It's weird that the one tasted weird. I can't even begin to imagine why one would have tasted different than the other. But I guess these days nothing's ridiculous. If you notice, we could just get rid of that word out of our vocabulary. There's nothing that's ridiculous anymore. Everything is like, oh, are we doing it that way now? Sure. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. Grab your diatonics. Let's warm up that one up on Shenandoah. It's Thursday, right? That's our Thursday song. Today is Thursday. Thursday's our Shenandoah day. Okay, so go grab Shenandoah for me. This is one of our favorites, right? This is our popular one. 3 times through. Some of you know the tune, some of you don't. Once you hear the tune, you won't be able to get it out of your noggin. Let's do it 3 times through. And I always recommend at measure 2, at the end of measure 2, those 7s. Try to get a little horsepower out of them. Kind of make those a little bit louder than everything else you're playing. I think it'll give it a little bit of drama to the song. All right, blow 3 beat count in, blow 3 times through. 1, 2, 3. C chord. You guys are right. That's a really good song. Okay, let's see. Stick with this. I think I got all of you guys your sheet music. I hope I did. We did Blow the Man Down last time. Let's go ahead and do Blowin' in the Wind. Get that one knocked out today. Maybe we'll do both of the diatonics. Let's do Blowin' in the Wind, and then let's do Brahms Lullaby. So let's do both of those today and see how we do. Blowin' in the Wind. This one's supposed to be 10,000 times through. I think we'll do it just so we can make sure to get everything in. Let's just do it one time, and then hopefully tomorrow when we have our end of the week play everything thing, then we'll play a little bit more of it. But let's just do one time through. Make sure you know what you're doing here. It's not a challenging song, right? It's 4, 5, and 6s. Very typical of Bob Dylan. Doesn't want to crank up the difficulty level. He wants to crank up the meaning, right? And so let's do it one time through. Take that second ending when we get there, and I think we'll feel the best about it. Let's see. Hey Robin, hey Francis, good to see you guys. Blowin' in the Wind, one time through. Not it says 120, which is kind of fast. Not really that fast. Blow 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. -3 didn't work. Must have something stuck in it. All right. Hey guys, you're all here now. I apologize for yesterday. I just worked right the way through the whole day. Didn't even pay attention to what time. Got into bed last night before I realized that I never had harmonica class yesterday. So I do apologize. Let's grab Brahms Lullaby. Tomorrow we'll play Blow in the Wind at least 2 times through. What you notice is the first half of Blowin' in the Wind and the second half of Blowin' in the Wind are essentially the same exact song. So once you played it once, you played it twice. So if you play it all 3 times, you play it 6 times through, and you won't like Bob Dylan anymore. Brahms Lullaby, no matter how many times you play it through, it's going to sound amazing. So let's go ahead and grab that one. Let's do 2 times through on Brahms Lullaby, just as written. Play it down through 16, come back to number 1, play it down through the end, skipping 16 on your second repeat. You're going to blow 5 to get started. We're going to have a 2-beat count in. Remember, you're in 3. And with this one, we are talking about getting the most gentle possible sounds that you possibly can out of your instrument. That's easy to talk about. It's hard to do. Probably most of you guys have been with me for a long time now, right? And so hopefully your diatonics are starting to sound like you're in charge of the sound. Be thoughtful about when you're doing a draw, if you can just tighten and loosen your embouchure just a little bit. Those are the muscles inside of your mouth, just to get a little bit of wiggle out of the tone, right? We're not looking for big crazy, it's Brahms Lullaby, right? It's not meant to be bent, but we want to be working on that all the time. To be anytime you have a draw note, just try to get a little wah-wah out of it, and you'll start to get a lot more human sound out of your harmonica, and I think you'll be real pleased with that. Hey Linda, welcome in. Brahms Lullaby, 2-beat count in, blow 5, 2 times through. 1, 2. So that's nice, right? A little bit of classical music for us today. Let's take a look at what we just played, right? Some scales, that's very music schoolish. We've played Shenandoah, I don't know what that is. Some kind of a folk tune. Blowin' in the Wind, a protest song from the 60s. Brahms Lullaby, a little classical music from the olden times. So remember, if you haven't emailed me about getting your copy of Blowin' in the Wind, which we haven't updated, I will always tell you guys on the sheet, on the front page, if I've updated a piece of sheet music. Right now, I am writing, and at one of these points, there's going to be a flurry of harmonica songs show up. All right, guys, that's your diatonic. You definitely want to do what Marianne has done twice and get yourself a chromatic harmonica. You can find that on our day one information sheet on there if you don't own one already. Well, I've been using this Forerunner, East Top Forerunner. They're $50, $60, something like that. They're not fancy. They're not necessarily. They're a long way from the best chromatic out there, but for $50 or $60, it's a miracle, right? And I've had no problems with mine at all. I've been playing it almost a year now, and it's just going great. So get yourself a chromatic if you don't have one, because that's where the more advanced and more fun music to play, more complicated stuff's going to be. Let's see, we've done Beautiful Dreamer this week, and we've done Come Josephine and My Flying Machine. So let's dig into Blue Moon today. And see what we get out of that one. With Blue Moon, we're in the key of C, so there's not going to be a ton of button pushing, right? Sorry, Francis. If I remember right, there's like one or two places that we have to push the button. Over there at measure 22 has some pretty serious buttoning, and that's it, right? There's just not a ton of it. You're just not going to take huge advantage of this. The reason we still want to put it on, if you have to do any button pushing at all, it has to be on a chromatic. Now, there are guys who bend notes well enough on a diatonic that they're like, you don't need a button, you can just bend the notes, but that's, years of study and stuff, and so there's just make your life easy and do it this way. Also, remember, we do have one typo, measure 32. That 5 should be a 7. It's a G. I don't know why I put a 5 there. It's a G. I will fix that eventually, guys, and I'll let you know. But you may or may not need to update yours. Once you've written in a bunch of stuff on your sheet music, a lot of times you don't want to change it. So let's see. All right. So I'm getting some British Columbia weather reports coming in. All right, so Blue Moon's pretty long. You're going to play all the way down to 32 and then come back and play the whole thing again. The second time through, skip 31 and 32 and play 33. And so you're going to be playing over 60 measures, right? So you're going to be like, I'm tired at the end of this. And also know, when we're an ensemble here, we'll play it pretty slow. But at home, you can pick up the pace because this has been done a million different ways. The way I'm used to hearing it was from a show called Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, and it was Blue Moon, right? Which is how we'll play it. But I've also heard it from the 50s, these guys that did doo-wop groups, Blue Moon, 2, 3, 4, 5, you saw me standing alone. And so probably on your own, find your pacing that makes the most sense for you and the way you want to present this song. All right, let's give it a try. Not too fast. Below 7, 3-beat count in, 2 times through. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Go. One, two, three. I ran out of air. Hey, isn't that a fun song? And I'd say when you're on your own, try it at different speeds. Try it real slow, and then try it real fast, and fun. And you could do it two ways, right? You could play through it the first time real slow and gentle, and then the second time through really kick it up. When we did the ukulele orchestra, we did it that way. We did real slow and gentle to stop, and then right in the middle, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we really kicked it up. Or I think 1, 2, 3, and then we kicked up the speed, and it was kind of when we played it as fast as we possibly could. So I think both ways are fun to do it. Well, we got 5 minutes here, so since I missed yesterday, go ahead and grab. Let's do "Come Josephine" in My Flying Machine. That's the one you probably know are least familiar with. Now tomorrow, I should know better to do it that way. Tomorrow is Friday, right? And so we got to get through everything tomorrow. So try to do your warm up your harmonica before you get to class, right? So try to spend a minute or two before I log in warming up the diatonic and your chromatic. That way they got lots of things going on. And then we will play "You Are My Sunshine." Guys, on those Monday through Friday songs, well, I changed it to Monday through Saturday because I just couldn't let "When the Saints Go Marching In" go. I had to turn in a piano solo from "When My Saints Go Marching In." Those ones I'm hoping you get where you don't need the sheet music. Those 6 songs are all songs we've been playing since the day one. And I'd love for you to just get where you just have the faith to close your eyes and just play the music. Let your body and your air tell you where the next note's going to be. You'd be surprised. You'll probably be able to pull it off. Just close your eyes. Leave the sheet music out, right? But close your eyes. And so over the next few months, I'll be not pushing you, but encouraging you to start playing those with your eyes closed. That way, the sheet music's there in case you have to have it, but you don't probably need it anymore. And then we'll run through "Blowin' in the Wind," "Blow the Man Down," Brahms Lullaby on diatonic, "Beautiful Dreamer," "Blue Moon," and "Come Josephine" tomorrow. So that will be our end of the week finale. And then next week we'll get a new round of songs. So things are I like to swing it. Yeah, right. Blue moon, da-da-da-dum-ba-dum-bum. Yeah, think of a galloping horse when we're talking about swinging. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, whenever you can. And the only way to really get that, I've seen music where they write it all out very specifically. But more often you'll just see them write "swing" at the top of a piece of music, and then even though it's all eighth notes, you're supposed to know you swing it. Like with Ghostwriters, which I took down, I will get it reposted. With Ghostwriters, it feels like da dun da 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 da dun. Right, so it's galloping, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, long, short, long, short, long, and but on the paper we just have eighth notes, dun 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 dun, and so sometimes I have musicians who are really good at counting, and they're like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I have to say, okay, got it right, now let's get it good, and that's by getting that swing into it. Come Josephine on my flying machine, I think, is the same way. Come Josephine in my flying machine. Now when you're in a waltz time, we don't typically swing a waltz, but you can. Come Josephine in my flying machine, going up we go, da da bum, right? And just give yourself, it's not really the same feeling, but it's in that case you're probably just really emphasizing beat one, bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. So again, what we're talking about here is interesting. You got good sheet music, right? I'm really pretty good at giving you world-class sheet music. This is not the kind of sheet music you see when you wander around the internet looking for harmonica tunes. You don't see anything like this, right? You got real music here, but then you've got to take this real music and turn it into something musical, which is on you to get to be creative and that sort of thing. With us, when we're playing together, we stick kind of to what it says, but when you're on your own, put a little oomph into it and see what you can come up with. All right, same as yesterday. I'll play, or Monday or Tuesday or whenever, who knows what day and what time it is. I'll play the high notes first, and then I'll play the low notes. So you should do the opposite of that. You start on the low notes and then switch to the high notes. Here we go. From the 3-beat count in, and then we do have to push the pacing on this one a little bit because it's all in quarter notes. It takes a while. It's not very interesting if you play it without any sort of push behind it. So it'll probably be 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go 2 times through. You play the low notes first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Two, three. All right, and again, we talked about it, I think, on Tuesday, but when you get to that second ing, up, all on, good, and you should be letting this go off into this as goodbye, right as that airplane is taking off. 1910, right? New airplanes were a new idea. People thought in 1910 that was going to be an amazing thing, and now you know when you go to the airport, you are going to be in a fist fight with the stewardess. It's terrible what's going on, you guys. What the heck has gone on in our society? We should give everybody a harmonica, and they would be way less hostile. That's it, guys. Sorry about yesterday. I don't know what happened. A slight change of my schedule caused me to completely lose my mind. And so you guys know under the best of circumstances, my mind's a little iffy. Thank you all for being here. We do have great songs this week. As Vic points out, we have great songs every week. I am... thinking by the end of this weekend I will finally be back in a proper groove around here, and I'll have all of the rest of the sheet music for all of the other things I'm doing caught up to date, and we will just keep moving forward. I do think if you let your friends know you're playing harmonica and have them come for about what did it take, a month, 2 months, and all of a sudden you're a pretty decent player, I think you're offering them the gift of music, and so go get a diatonic harmonica to hand out to a friend and get them started as well. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Keep playing. Get those lungs as strong as you can. You never know when you're going to need them, right? All right. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll do the whole thing. Peace.